Thank you for tuning in to The Voice of Adventure. Today we have a very special story written and voiced by my wife, Laura. The story is called Family Heirlooms.
Here, we've kept this for you, my parents say as they each bring out a stone box. What is it? I ask excitedly. I like surprise gifts. It's something that's been passed down in our family from parent to child for many generations. They're very old, but we think you're old enough to have this now. They simultaneously open their boxes and begin to pull out the gift. This link was forged by your great-great-great-grandfather, and this one by your great-great-grandmother. They point out the almost imperceptible names etched into the links of the two dark, rusty iron chains. They continue through the lineage. These belong to your great-grandfather, and these ones are from your grandparents on both sides. My parents hold up the last and newest looking links in the ends of each of the chains. These ones belong to us. They place the ends, one in each of my small child hands. We saved them for you. They're heavy, and I bring my hands together to be able to support the weight. This is not the gift I was expecting. As my hands come together, so do the chains. The ends begin to connect themselves, forming one chain out of the two. What do I do with it? I ask. We're not sure, they reply. Maybe carry it around with you. That's what we did. But I never saw you carrying a chain before today. That's because the chain has a secret. It can become invisible to others. That way you can carry it without people seeing. See? We already can't see it in your hands. Okay, I guess I'll carry it around then. So I did. The years passed and I brought it everywhere with me. Even though I had grown, somehow it was still heavy and the links would get caught on things, occasionally causing me to trip. The sound of dragging metal followed me everywhere I went. It rang in my ears. I began to realize that while I couldn't see my parents' chains, I could hear theirs as well as my own. They didn't seem to notice. I wasn't sure if it was because they just ignored the sound or if they really couldn't hear the scraping that followed them everywhere. Eventually, I couldn't take it anymore. I don't want this gift, I screamed. I don't want to pass this chain on to my children. Tears streamed down my face. Then there was the tiniest whisper. If you don't want it, then let it go. Let it go? But my parents gave it to me. It's been passed down in my family for generations. It's a family heirloom. I can't just let it go. Don't you want your children to be free? I stared at the chain in my hands. Yes, I whispered through sobs. Then let it go. I dropped my hands and released it slowly. One finger at a time, I relinquished my grasp on the iron until it crashed to the floor and broke into pieces. Here, I made this for you, I tell my child. What is it? They ask, excited to be receiving a gift. I smile and I place it on their head. This is a crown I made for you from all the flowers that grew from the seeds I planted throughout my life. It's not very old, but I think it would look beautiful on you. I point to the different flowers. I learned that this one grows best in the sunlight, and this needs some shade to blossom, and these large ones here take many years to bloom. I grew each one for you. What do I do with it? My child asks. I laugh. Whatever you want, my dear. It's just a symbol of my love. Does it look beautiful on me, Mama? She smiles and twirls around. It does, sweetheart. Mama, can you teach me how to grow the flowers so I can make my own one day?
Thanks for listening to The Voice of Adventure. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to follow wherever you listen to podcasts. Also, be sure to follow Laura and see her incredible art on Instagram at MaugerLC. Join me as we continue these adventures. See you in the next story.